A haiku by a poet describes the arrival of early spring as a time to play with the wind carrying steam from hot springs. Beppu City in Oita Prefecture is just that sort of place with its many hot springs billowing steam. It is also home to Suginoi Hotel, the biggest hotel in this tourist city and renowned nationwide. Since opening in 1944, it has undergone numerous renovations and developed into a massive resort hotel. And this year, a new guest room building was completed. It's called Sorakan. We spoke with some guests about their impressions.
The quality is really on another level now.
It's absolutely wonderful.
That's right. Compared to the previous guest room building, Sorakan has taken the quality to new heights. Shinji Oya, a 27-year veteran hotel employee, shows us around. This is the deluxe room. What kind of room is it?
Excuse us. It's the deluxe room. Wow! Wow! This view is absolutely stunning, Mr. Oya. I can't help but rush over here. Wow! Look at that! I can see all of Beppu. Among our rooms, this one is at the highest point. You have this window and a very wide open view.
The quality of the room has been vastly upgraded, with the window enlarged for guests to enjoy an even more picturesque view.
This is amazing! Below, you can see the streets of Beppu and the bay. It's spectacular!
The room is blue throughout, inspired by the color of Beppu Bay. Just watching the sea from here, guests can get a luxurious experience. Next, the bath. This is called Sorayu on the top floor of Sorakan. Guests can also enjoy the scenery while soaking in this hot spring bath. How blissful.
I guess the reason it's called Sorayu is because of the sky you see above. It just comes straight at you, doesn't it? This openness and the luxury.
Suginoi Hotel is renowned for its open-air hot spring bath called Tanayu, which is designed like terraced rice paddies. But the newly opened Sorayu,
It's about 50 meters higher than over there. That's Sorayu. That must mean it's at quite a high altitude. Yes, 250 meters above sea level.
it's much closer to the sky than Tanayu. The seaside view is spectacular, of course, but
From Tanayu, you can't really see Mount Ogi and Mount Tsurumi. But from here, you can see the autumn foliage and the fresh greenery of spring.
this special bath soothes both mind and body. And at Sorakan, the buffet-style restaurant has also been upgraded. Suginoi Hotel's pride and joy is the food it serves. In one popularity contest, it was ranked #1 nationwide. The buffet at Sorakan is prepared with that know-how. Immediately after opening, there are throngs of guests. We were given special permission to go in before the opening. This is the head chef, Kuniyoshi Kakimoto. Our reporter, Koji Nakajima, is bubbling with excitement the moment he enters.
Look over there! They're roasting chicken! Just seeing that makes me excited!
This is Mitsuse chicken dramatically being roasted whole. That's then sliced in front of guests. This is actually Peking duck.
Peking duck at a buffet is something I've never heard of.
That's right, this is what's special about the buffet at Sorakan.
We're very particular about serving high-quality food, and we prepare it in front of customers.
There's much more. Hot spring hot pot, dumpling soup, and a whole range of other delicious local Oita specialties.
We've packed in the attractions of Oita, of Beppu. We want to put everything out and selected these dishes after much trial and error. How many dishes do you have? About 60. 60?
There are numerous dishes to excite guests. Mr. Nakajima tries out the whole roasted mitsuse chicken he saw earlier.
It's chicken breast, but it's so tender and juicy. It's wonderful.
Crucial for such top-quality dishes are top-quality ingredients. Suginoi Hotel has a master in finding those ingredients. This person, Hirotaka Kawamura. On this day, Mr. Kawamura visits a farm in Usuki City in Oita Prefecture. What he's looking for is inside this greenhouse.
Have you planted the seeds?
No, not yet. This is still the preparation period before seed planting.
What are you planting this time?
Pot herb mustard and mustard spinach.
Looking closer at the dirt, there's something black. This is actually fertilizer made using discarded food.
Typically, fertilizer can have a very strong odor, but this fertilizer doesn't stink and is completely matured, so I think it's in a very good condition.
There's actually a secret to this high-quality fertilizer.
Our hotel turns food waste into fertilizer and gets Ohana Hompo here and others to grow vegetables in this way which we purchase. We use a circulatory method.
Waste is unavoidable, such as parts of ingredients not used in dishes and leftover food. Suginoi Hotel asks a specialist company to turn that into fertilizer and supplies it to local farms. They then procure and use the vegetables grown for the dishes served to guests. Why did Suginoi Hotel decide to create this cycle?
We're not going to bend our philosophy about production in any way. We have a large-scale buffet-style restaurant, and we wanted our guests to feel a connection to the producers of the food they eat, as much as possible. That's why we started using this circulatory system.
That's right, they adopted this method to procure even safer and more delicious ingredients and upgrade the attractions of their dishes. There's also a benefit for the producers.
Suginoi Hotel draws guests from across the country, and for us at Ohana Hompo, being able to supply our vegetables will get more people to know about our company.
Suginoi Hotel has come up with various ideas to turn the centerpiece of its massive renovation, Sorakan, into a comfortable space. The Beppu bamboo crafts found throughout the facility are also one of them. Beppu bamboo crafts were born because of the high-quality bamboo growing in the area and developed as visitors to the hot springs would buy them as souvenirs. At Suginoi Hotel, they've become works of art. The entire building is decorated with the geometric patterns created by the unique weaving method. They were all designed by Beppu resident and bamboo craft artisan Tamotsu Nishimoto. When using large bamboo, he goes to the riverbed of the Sakai River.
People must ask what you're doing at the riverbank. People taking walks here always come to talk to me. I'm sure.
Mr. Nishimoto usually makes everyday items such as bags.
Just look at that! Bamboo so easily transformed. There must be a trick to it.
This is still thick.
And I need to make it a lot thinner.
It was about 2 years ago that Mr. Nishimoto received a request from Suginoi Hotel through a design firm.
They wanted works of art like objects that could be hung like pictures in the rooms and placed in common areas and the dining room.
The number of items requested totaled nearly 120. Mr. Nishimoto and many other bamboo craft artisans painstakingly created objects that are fun to look at and have designs unique to Beppu. Naturally, they also had another wish.
I'm an artisan as well as a creator and business owner, so I'd be happy if this leads to more sales.
So putting your works in a renowned hotel gives you cachet.
Exactly, prestige.
The number of bamboo craft artisans is shrinking due to a lack of successors. Mr. Nishimoto hasn't given up hope.
For artisans who may join us, I hope we can appeal to them that they'll be able to do work in this kind of world.
Bamboo crafts aren't the only thing that decorates Sorakan. There are flower stands that make the ikebana flower arrangements in the lobby even more lovely to look at. The countertop was made by artisans in Oita Prefecture. In the cafe lounge is Beppu stone. It has long been used for walls and pavements. On the walls of the restaurant is Onta ceramic, a specialty of Oita Prefecture's Hida city. And at the elevator hall in the lobby,
What is this?
This is called bungo shibori, and it's a Japan blue color. It's the work of Hiroko Ando from Oita Prefecture.
Details everywhere and all stunning.
bungo shibori is an aizome dyeing technique that dates back to the Edo period centuries ago. Dyed into 18 subtly different blues, a beautiful gradation is created. Welcoming guests with discreet displays of local crafts, this is also the hospitality offered at Sorakan.
We've been able to display wonderful local works and hope they further enhance the value of Sorakan.
There are other regional collaborations. They've partnered with nearby tourist facilities to offer vacation packages with the aim of mutually attracting a bigger clientele. These ideas have allowed Suginoi Hotel to keep room occupancy above 80%. What's more, they say it's vital that they approach a certain target customer to further fill their rooms.
We want more people from Taiwan, South Korea, and countries in Southeast Asia to come to Kyushu and experience Sorakan.
That's right, they're talking about inbound tourists. In October of last year, the Japanese government lifted entry restrictions, and since then, the number of foreign travelers has rebounded. By January of this year, 1.5 million people from overseas had visited Japan. On this day, travelers from South Korea arrive at Sorakan.
What do you like about Suginoi Hotel?
Aqua garden. The hot spring bath? Upstairs.
The bath is really high up.
Yes.
To make sure to fully capture such opportunities, Suginoi Hotel has also hired about 50 international staff members.
Ben, come over here, please. Oh, nice to meet you. Please. Are you a student? Yes, a fourth-year student at APU. APU, a senior.
APU, or Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University, has students from around the world, who the hotel proactively hires. Ben is from Uzbekistan, in Central Asia.
In my first year, I worked in places like convenience stores, but I didn't have a lot of chances to learn Japanese. And then an older student told me about a place where I could learn more Japanese and was introduced to this hotel.
Ben decided to work at the hotel where it was necessary to have a higher level of Japanese communication abilities. What does his boss, Yuzo Kimura, think about his work?
He's very talented. His Japanese language ability is good, and he studies a lot. So he's really helped us. Right now, we're getting an especially large number of guests from overseas. And this is a bit embarrassing, but we can only speak Japanese. So with our foreign guests, we have staff who can speak English, Korean, or Chinese, and they also help interpret what we say.
Ben also acts as an interpreter. We asked him how many languages he can speak.
I speak Uzbek and Russian conversationally. Also Turkish, English, and a little Japanese.
Ben speaks a surprising 5 languages. What's his dream?
I'm interested in cars and motorbikes. So I want to work in the Japanese auto industry one day. If I can, I want to export Japanese brands to my country.
Suginoi Hotel has partnered with APU to hold events introducing the cultures of the foreign students. The students are helping to draw in new guests. Suginoi Hotel is continuing to carry out major renovations. They hope to thrive in a new era by discovering regional attractions and enlisting the support of regional communities.